like I stated earlier, you have to make a distinction between Trump 1.0 and Trump 2.0. 1.0, he had experienced people in foreign affairs and the military. Now he has people who are telling him the things that he wants to hear, not the things that he needs to hear. Now, there's the reason why the statement he made alluded to the fact that Muslims, Islamic terrorist organizations are killing Christians, because he wants to establish the premise of genocide. Because if Muslims are killing their fellow Muslims, it's not genocide. If Christians are killing their fellow Christians, it's not genocide. But when you have this, when you say that Muslims are killing Christians, you are trying to lay a foundation. It is the same foundation that was laid in the issue of South Africa, where they said that ANC-led government, which is predominantly black, were taking lands away from minority white farmers and in some cases killing them. And we saw what that led: expulsion of South African ambassador from Washington and imposition of tariffs on some major exports products of South Africa. So this is the direction that Donald Trump and his supporters are going. Now, it's not a coincidence that the senator who is, making this argument in Senate is Senator Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz is an evangelical Christian who is from Texas. Texas has one of the largest population of Nigerians, particularly in the Houston area where you have Sugarland. And these Nigerians are very well read, they are rich, they are doing fantastically well in America, and some of them, a lot of them are conservatives that contribute to Ted Cruz's campaign, and they are his friends. He hears from them. So we will be making a mistake if we think that they don't know exactly what is happening in Nigeria. They know exactly what is happening in Nigeria. But for America to be able to make a case that they have to come in to deal with the problem, they have to lay that foundation of genocide. Now, like the Prof rightly said, this is not the time for us to begin to debate or argue with Donald Trump and his administration. As I said earlier, it's an opportunity for us to reset the relationship button between Nigeria and the U.S., which, by the way, has been going sour for some time now, starting from the administration of Barack Obama. We've seen U.S. presidents visiting Africa, and they don't visit Nigeria, the most populous country in Africa and supposedly the giant of Africa. There's a reason for that. And so this is an opportunity for us to reset that button. And this current administration has that solemn opportunity to reset that button, because he can make the case, as he is making, that, look, I have only been in office for 2 years. And this is what I have achieved within the 2 years that I have been in office. And these are the challenges that we have. We are willing and ready to work with you to deal with those challenges as a guest going to take on Donald Trump and his administration. If we go that direction, the outcome will be disastrous. We don't want that, so we need to be very, very diplomatic and strategic. And I have to say this. Anytime we find ourselves on a global stage, we should be measured in how we present certain things. The Palestine issue is a very sensitive matter that ought to have been balanced or even left out completely. I didn't see any benefit in making that statement. I didn't see any benefit accruing to Nigeria in making that statement. I also do not see any harm that would have cost Nigeria had we stayed off that comment, like most countries did, and maintain strategic silence or strategic neutrality on the issue of Palestine and Israel.